Welcome guys to another edition of Tuesday night live on the bank Q&A with me and him, the fluffy creature, the carp dog, and our wide community. Good to see people in here. Now basically, if you're watching this on playback, what happens is we have a live Q&A and we answer each other's questions. I get asked questions, I give my advice, and lots of the guys who come into the chat, they ask questions, they answer questions, and we all sort of help each other really. So it's good to see a few of you in here already. Hi David. Hi, can you see me guys? Are you seeing me okay? Evening Louis. Evening UK Carper. We're about a minute in now and there's 7 people in the house. I don't know if you can see me guys. No luck yet mate. I don't know if what's the sound like, because I'm going to try something a little bit different in a little while. I'm going to try putting headphones in and speaking through the microphone. I don't know if you can hear me very well. Hi Graham, hope you're well mate. Can everybody hear me okay? Good, because I'm going to try speaking through the old headphones maybe later. Cheers Graham. Evening Liam Rogers. Another night on the Park Lake, that's right, yep. How is everybody tonight on the Tuesday night? How's everybody going? Cheers Nick, good to see you here mate. And thanks for your contribution in the closed Facebook group. Really appreciate it, answering a lot of the questions. It's good to have all the guys in there helping each other. And if you're watching this on playback, if you haven't been to our Facebook group, closed Facebook group, do a search for it. It only takes one bite. And you're getting invited to there, and then we'll get you in, and it's just a really good Facebook group where we answer each other's questions and everything else, and it's just really good fun really. No messing about. Oh, there's a few people starting to come in now once they get that notification on their phone. Evening Brad Smith, he's tuning in from Greece. God, I wish I was Brad Smith. He's chilling there, his last night in Greece, tuning in to the live Q&A. How good's that, eh? Hope everyone's got a brew as well. Nice cup of Yorkshire tea on the go. Evening Carp Mad, Gavin Cross. Hope you're good mate. There's a few people starting to come in now. We've got 18 in the live feed. It was crazy, wasn't it? Whoever was in the live feed from Saturday, we had like 160 people in there at one point. How crazy is that, eh? Madness, absolute mad. Just shows you what a great community we've got. All answering each other's questions and everything else. It's just really good, wasn't it, guys? Yeah, Nick Warner says about the group, it's a great group. He enjoys the input and all the interaction. There's a great bunch of lads in there. That's right. You know, I think there's 1,300 people in that group now. Keith Oakey, how are you? Not caught anything yet, Keith. Blankety blank at the moment. Got to keep on keeping on. Evening Bradley Assiter. Hope you're well as well. There we go. Look, there he is. Look, I don't know if you can see him. Look, there he is. Look. The old carp dog making an appearance. Bless you, mate. Evening Vapid Carper. How are you, Big Tomo? A little shout out to the Vaping Carper's little girl who watches the TV. Don't know why she likes my voice. Carp Man Gavin Gross says, have you seen any fish, mate? I did see some yesterday evening, but nothing at the moment. Camo Carpy Cutsy, good to see you in here as well, mate. Evening Carl. Evening Keith. Where's me brew gone? How is everyone tonight? Anyone planning a trip for the weekend? Anyone getting out in the bank, or anyone out in the bank tonight as well? Evening, Graham Martin. Sicario 1. Good evening to you as well. Hope everyone's great, having a good evening. Hi Billy Martin, Darren Lindsay. Darren Dorkin, good to see you as well, mate. Florida, Keith Oakey's in Florida. Oh, mate. Wish I was, I tell you. Wish I was. Who else has noticed that the old temperatures are starting to drop now on the lakes? I took the water temperature today and it's 14 degrees, which is still quite high, but the air temperature's definitely dropping. Lots of misty, wet mornings. Lewis McGuire, he's off to Broadwater in Surrey Saturday for a cheeky 24-hour. Good for you, mate. Let us all know how you get on, Louis. Dave Torrix, evening to you as well, mate. He's in the northwest. Do you, anyone here, have any tips for Blake Mere at this time of the year? Don't think I've ever fished it, but I'm sure there's someone on here who might be able to help you. Cameron Carp, because he says he was out Saturday, was meant to be out with screaming delkins, but he's had to back out. Oh, gutted. He's still going though. Yeah, get out there and do it to it. Just been cooking some chili hemp, done your recipe, going to try it. I'm going Friday and Monday. Yep, it's a real good. If anyone hasn't seen the recipe how I do my chili hemp, it's a really easy way to do it. If you look on my YouTube channel, there's a video dedicated. It's called, I think it's called how to make chili hemp the easy way, or something like that. And it's all revolves around a cooler box. Put your hemp in, your chili flakes and that, and it creates perfect hemp every time. A lot cheaper and really quick and easy to do. Richie G, top of the evening to you geezer. I'm just recovering from a cold weekend at Gabriel's. A couple of failed runs but ended in a blank. Typical. As always, next time, Richie, and hope you get over your cold. Evening, Cranky Carpers. Hope you're well, mate. Graham Rowland says, Fox have a Black Mere YouTube vid. Looks okay. There you go. Check that out. Nick Warner's out again Friday for 3 or 4 nights, and the temps are definitely dropping and the nights are drawing in quickly as well. They certainly are. I think it's like 4 or 5 minutes every night. It's getting darker earlier. I mean, when I started doing these a few months ago, or even a month ago, never used to have the light on to be able to see me. Crazy, isn't it? Billy Martin says, Blake Mere, use loads of bait. Hi, Brian Mills. Hope you're well, mate. The Vaping Karma says, Leon, what was the company called who you used their particles that had snails in it? That was CARP Particles UK, I think. Yeah, CARP Particles UK. Sean Castle's got man flu as well, carpet on hold. I tell you what, guys, where I fish all the winter through, I don't tend to get many colds, very occasionally. And I think it's being out in the fresh air. I used to work in an office here up the city of London, and I used to get loads of colds and rubbish then. Brian Mills says he ended up with a 15.5 pounder this morning. Well done, Brian, mate. After a night full of single bleeps, or probably liners, or you might be getting done, not too sure really, but probably little liners. Evening, Matthew Randall, good to see you in here. We've got 37 people in here. I don't think we're going to beat the 164 that we had the other night. Someone even said that it was more than what Fox get. It's crazy, isn't it? Yeah, I'm looking forward to the winter. Anyone else looking forward to the winter? I'm going to do a little bit on Sandhurst. See what happens on there. See if we can catch a few. It's always good for a winter bite over there. Brian Mills said the reason he was getting little single bleeps was lakes full of rudd, mate, and was fishing over particle. That's probably why. You're probably bang on there. Camo Carp, because he says, must be your vape stopping you get colds. Hi, Liam Rogers. Liam Rogers says, Leon, in the summer months I've been using 75% particle and 25% boilie on my syndicate. Seems we're getting towards the end of the year. I've dropped the particle and hammering in the boilies. Is that right, mate? I would say I would go the other way. I would use I would stay what you was doing, 75% particle, 25% crushed up boilie. That's what I'm going to be using when I go up to Sandhurst for the winter. Evening, John, gone fishing. Good to see you in here, mate. Yeah, I love the winter as well, Matthew Randall. It's got to be CARP. Loving that. It's got to be CARP. What a name for a YouTube channel, eh? Good to see you as well, mate. Greetings to you. Sean Castle says he loves the winter. It's the best time of year. Graham Rowland said, here's the link. Hope it's the same one. Willie Wasson, good to see you here, mate. Dreading the winter, Leon. I'm 8 nights blanking. It's only going to get harder. Well, Willie, what you need to do is go to Runswell or somewhere a little bit easier. That's what I tend to do in the winter. Darren Lindsay says, can't get you tonight. Just the queues. Have to watch on playback. Oh, that's sorry about that, Darren. Wines and videos, hello. Good to see you. Vines and videos, yep, sorry. Evening, John Life, how are you? Hi, John, your hoodie went out today, I believe. I believe you probably would have got a notification from the hoodie people. David Dawkins says, Leon, have you ever tried diamond white from Mainline? I haven't, but I know guys who swear by that in the winter. Jason Clayton says his mug came today. Did you order one like that, Jason? Check them out, guys. If you want these hoodies, lots of different hoodies and lots of different t-shirts and mugs like that. If you haven't got one already, check them out at www.leoncarper.com, and it supports the channel. Everything I sell, the little bit of money I make from it, it just supports the YouTube channel and doing all this sort of stuff, and you know, buying products to review, and you know, with all your support, and I really appreciate it, guys. Anything you buy, being it, even being it, you don't have to buy anything. Just being part of this community is brilliant. Cameron Carp Cootsy says, I need a snow carp, but need the snow first. Yep, I've never had a snow carp, unfortunately. Evening, the Obsessive Carper, how are you? He's on the bank at Farlow's tonight. Good luck, mate. I think it's there's been a few fish coming out around the country, so it's looking good for a bite somewhere. Brian Mills says, Willie Wasson, keep putting the bait in, they will come. Yep, I'll make you right. Sean Castle says, hi Leon, have you started using your Tempest yet? Yes, I have, and I'm loving it, especially with the skull cap on it. I tried it without the skull cap and I got condensation. With the skull cap, no condensation. It's really good. I don't know if you can see. I don't know. It's, look, that's the, probably can't really see it in this light, but yeah, I'm using it tonight. No problem, John. I'm glad it's your hoodie's been sent out to you. If you're having a bad connection, I've got a bit of a bad connection tonight on this live feed, but it's just where I am. Evening, Steve Fox. Good to see you here. Carby Mad Goss says, just got my Tempest on Tuesday. How are you finding yours? This will be my first trip with it. Yep, you'll love it, mate. I'm looking forward to using it with a ground sheet and a front on in the winter. Foot the Chinese chickens, swans, Brian Mills. Chinese chickens love it. David Dawkins says, yeah, I'm waiting for my hoodie and t-shirt, the old school ones you do. Yep, should be with you soon, David. You'll get an email to say it's on its way. If you haven't had it already, should be the next couple of days at the latest. Mark Baker says he's used diamond whites in the winter as singles and stringers had loads on it. There you go. Someone recommended it. Kevin Zia, hello mate, good to see you here. My phone's saying I've got a very bad connection, so I apologise guys if it's a bit stuttery or you're not getting me well. Billy Martin says, Leon, any news on the laser pens you were going to test? Need to have it with them chickens. I've spoke to the guy tonight and it should be waiting for me when I get home tomorrow. I should have one of these all singing, all dancer laser pens, and they're meant to be the dog's nuts. Apparently you can use them in the days as well. I don't think they're very cheap, they're quite expensive, but these are the ones apparently, so I'll be taking it with me and doing a review ASAP on that. Carp Mad Gavin Cross says he got the overwrap for the Tempest rather than the skull cap. I wish I'd gone with the skull cap. I don't know, I mean, it might be, it could certainly keep you a little bit warmer. Camo Carp because says, thinking of a hard water, where to fish, only show in the middle. What you think, singles as far as I can, or loads of bait near in to try and get on them? This, as we're going into winter, I would say singles as far as you can catch them, just as far as you can cast them. That's what I'll be doing. Big high fluoro, full of, you know, full of flavour. Bang them as far as you can. See what happens. If you see them in short, put one in short. No problem, Billy Martin. Oh, got to have a brew when you're fishing, haven't you? Yep, Graham Rowland says, don't forget the snags. You'll always find fish in different parts of different snags on different parts of the lake throughout the winter, normally where the east sun is facing. Darren Lindsay says he's just rebooted his phone, got you now on, and he's on the bank blanking. Well, join the club as I am as well. Got to keep on keeping on, Darren. It only takes one bite, don't forget. Paul Butterworth, hi mate, good to see you here. 51 people in here now. David Dawkins says, Leon, you seen anything out there tonight's showing? No, I haven't seen anything tonight, this evening yet. Normally within the next couple of hours they do, if they're going to show. So Matthew Reynolds says, Leon, where are you tonight? I'm on Welly tonight. John Stark, you all right, Leon? Bit late, good luck, pal. No problem, John, good to have you here. People, we normally run this for about 45 minutes to an hour, so people pop in and go and come back, and they come into the live feed at all different times, and they watch it on the playback, the whole thing, about the questions and answers and that. It's just a great community. I love it. I love having you guys here. I appreciate every single one of you tuning in, taking time out of your busy life to watch my videos and tune in to the live streams. Yeah, Lee says, hi Leon, had 3 more on the Brady bottom bait snowman rig last night. Brilliant stuff, Lee. For you guys, Lee's been using that rig, the Brady bottom bait rig, which is on my YouTube channel. Check it out if you're looking for a bottom bait rig. Gary Kane says, hi Leon, favourite colour hook bait in winter? Well, I like white and I like pink as well in the winter, but this winter I'm probably going to try a few yellows because no one's been using yellows for years, and it might throw up a few bonus fish. Brian Mills says, sorry you missed Saturday night's live feed, but was at work and couldn't get away. No problem, Brian. As I say, it's, you know, when people come and go, and you know they see the playback and that, it's just nice to have whoever in here. I mean, we've got 95 people in here now, 106 people. How crazy is that, eh? Brian Silver, good to see you. Oh, I hope there's no blank tonight either. John Starkey says, sunny to Rayside, 4 days on Thursday. Any hints? I don't really know Rayside at all. It's up north, isn't it? I've walked round it once, would you believe, when I lived up north, but I don't know a lot about it. Carp Mad Gavin Gross says, you were mad moving in that pissing down rain on your new video yesterday, loved it. I just had to move, nothing was happening. I see a fish show over the other side of the lake, I packed up my gear and it absolutely pelted down. If you haven't seen my video from yesterday, Autumn, Can't Fish in Autumn Part 3, check it out. You'll be pissing yourself where it was raining. I got soaked, absolutely soaked. Cadell's KFC, hi, good to see you here. New face, no case. Yo to you as well. Kevin Zia says, what bivvy would you recommend on the cheaper side? Here in the US, we sleep in our vehicles a lot on overnight sessions, but I'm getting sick of that. I mean, people like JRC, they do some nice, cheapish bivvies. I think you've got a couple of, I think NGT, they do some cheapish bivvies as well. Just shop around. I would say probably go and have a look at someone like Angling Direct in the UK, because they will ship to America. Or TotalFishing.com, they ship to America as well. Hi Graham the Dodge Green, good to see you as well, mate. Got to be carpy, mellow yellow. Yeah, he's talking about coloured hook baits for the winter. Sean Castle says a white or washed out yellow for him in the winter. Hi Peter Marriott. Matt Wood, good to see you. Yeah, I'm doing fine, mate. Hope you're well. Sean Mulqueen, good to see you as well, mate. Keith Oakey says, Leon, do you think plenty of bait in the same swim when you pack up, that the carp will get used to that area and always get to know where to go? Yes, most definitely, Keith. That's what I do in the winter. Before I go, I bait up with particles. If I'm fishing like a syndicate lake or a lake I'm going to be coming back to all the time, as long as I'm not interfering with no one else, and I'll just keep the bait going in all winter, and they will get on it. The Welsh carp catchers, evening Leon, any luck? Not yet, mate. Blanking my arse off at the moment. Ollie Waite says, hi Leon, just saying hi and best of luck. Thanks Ollie, good to see you here as well, mate. Michael Morby says, good evening Leon, you back on the Park Lake tonight? I most certainly am. I'm back on the Park Lake, blanking my arse off with the fluffy one. Where is he? Look, here he is. Bless him, eh? Bless the fluffy one. Brian Mills says, Sabre do a good cheap bivvy along the lines of the Fox Super. Yep. Thanks, Brian. Max JP, good to see you as well, mate. Carpman Goss, Fox Royale was a good cheap bivvy. Yeah, that's quite good. Evening, Dan Williams. Titch W, evening. Gary Kane. Eric's angling set is great on prices. Yep. Carl Inston says he uses yellow Monday over sweet corn hemp. Bang on. Yep. Evening, the Carp Guru. Hi, Julian Hayes as well. Matthew Reynolds says, angling director will ship to the States. I can ask as I work for them now. Oh, that's right, Matthew. Yes. Ask and report back on the close Facebook group. Hi, Sean Saunders. Good to have you here. Matt Arnold. Hi, mate. Good to see you. Jack Snake. Hi, Leon. Greetings. Greetings to you as well. Sean Rowlands. Good to see you. Richard Watson. Richard Watson says, can you just turn up and fish Sandhurst? If you go onto their website, www.sandhurstlake, I think it is, .com or .co.uk, there's a booking procedure. You can see what's available and when, and then you can book on that way. Hi, Darren Williams. Happy Hayes says, have I heard of Spider Hall? Unfortunately, I haven't. No, sorry, I haven't heard of that one. Gaz Jones, shout out to Matt Roberts, who's 50 years old today. Happy birthday, Gaz. I will be 50 next July. Kieran Moore says, evening Leon, bag one tonight. Oh, I do hope so. Sean Castle says, Richard, have to book online for Sandhurst. Exactly. Jack Revel says, any France trips booked up, mate? Yes, I should be going in May to somewhere called Etang Monnier for a week. Gary Williams says, oi Leon, keep on keeping on with the great work, buddy. Thanks, Gary. Thanks for appreciate all you guys. Jabba the Slut, I love that. That's a brilliant YouTube handle, isn't it? Jabba the Slut. Hi pal, do you use much particle boilies in autumn? I tend to use more boilies in the autumn, but as we get closer to like November, I'll start mixing in my winter bait, and I will start using a lot more particles in the winter. Jack Snake says, hi Leon, greetings from Jack and Wanda from Greece on holiday. Ah, big shout out to Jack Snake, was in Greece. Good for you, mate. And Wanda as well. Hi Tommy Tucker, good to see you in here, mate. Hi Leon, any joy? Hope you had your just in case backup gear bag with you. Yes, yes, I have, Tommy. Oh, I think we'll get rid of you, won't we? We'll get rid of him. Cheers, Matthew. Smith Carp said, what is the best winter rig for carp, mate? I wouldn't say there's any best rig. I would say tailor the type of fishing now, like the big ones, small ones, if it's a runs water or not, and the bottom you're fishing over. If it's weedy, I'd go pop-ups, or I do like pop-ups in the winter, to be honest. My multi-rig, if you look at the video I did on that. But, you know, bottom base. I've caught bottom base in winter as well. It just depends on the lake. Derek Smith, good to see you, mate. Big Fish Silent just had a very welcome £32.8 fish pump. Big fish, well done, £32.8. No problem, Richard Watson. Dennis Williams says, Leon, where's your Tempest? I'm in it at the moment. Cameron John Lewis says, you're quickly becoming a favourite, Leon. Oh, I do hope so, Cameron. He's a foot warmer, Paul. Paul says, is it a guard dog or a foot warmer? The fluffy one is a foot warmer. Gary Kane says, do you use fluorocarbon as your main line? I do when I'm fishing short. Jason Jones says, hi Leon, hope you catch tonight. I do as well. We've got 120 people in the house tonight. Look at that. Guys, if you haven't already pressed the like button, hit that like button. Nick Minter says, hi Leon, I'm on the bank using your tips. Let's hope they work. Let's hope they work for both of us, Nick. Willie Wasson, yeah, but they're gone. I'll get rid of them really quickly. Cameron Carp, you could see, have you noticed more anglers on Sanders from doing your vlogs on it, fella? Yeah, last winter it was absolutely blocked out. Yep, he's gone now, Peter Marriott. I've blocked him, don't worry, Dave. Stu Loff, hello Leon, do you know anything about carp sounder alarms? And if they are roller wheel or vibration, and with you film your French trip? I will be filming my French trip, and I don't know anything about carp sounder alarms, I'm afraid. Someone in here should be able to tell you, I reckon. Spingos one says, hi Leon, what barrow you use, or can you recommend a good one? I use the Fox Lowrider. I don't think you get it anymore. In fact, yesterday I blew a bloody wheel up on it. Yeah, he's gone, David Dalton, don't worry. Toby Wheeler, hello mate, what rigs you using? Is the lake you fish based in Essex? No, it's based in Reading, and I've got D rigs on, bottom bait D rigs. Joel Duck, good to see you mate. Roy Close says, had an interesting talk with an Australian. They killed a carp over there, were gutted, told him to send them over here. I'll have my own carp lake, something to do with the ecosystem. Yeah, I think, Roy, over there, they're actually classed as vermin. Good to see you, David Eastock. Good to see you here finally, mate. No, Camo Carpy Cutsie says, don't blame me deleting the trials. No, you've got to delete them. It ruins all the enjoyment for all you guys, doesn't it? Paul Hyam says, been carp fishing 6 months now, love it. Used to be a matchman. Do you ever take a break during winter? Sometimes I take a little break, but I normally fish through. It's my favourite time of year is winter. Keith Oakey says, Leon, I watched your vlog on the Pinpoint Deluxe Sharpening Kit. Nice bit of kit. It's a really well made, from Germany, as you expect, bit of kit. And I use their hooks as well. Dennis Williams says, have I got zigs on? No, the water I'm fishing's not that deep, so I haven't got zigs on. Smith Carp, thanks, no problem mate. Thanks for wishing me good luck. Evening Roy Daniels, Carl G in the house. Good to see you live again, Leon. Yep, Carl G is another YouTuber who goes live as well. Go and check out Carl G Northwestern Fishing. Check out his YouTube channel as well. Lots of good fun on there, guys. Lots of good stuff. Rooster Nelfall says, hi Leon, don't neglect luncheon meat and polony in the winter. Polony's a really good one. Cheers, Andrew Crossley. Hi, Thomas Henry Myers. Philip Grimshaw says, what's your opinion on the Tempest, Leon? Well, this is my second trip out of it, and I'm really liking it. It's very expensive for what it is, but I think I've paid for what I'm getting. But time will tell, because I tend to wreck my gear, Philip, so we'll see. But at the moment, I mean, I'm liking it. Graham, the Dodge Green says, does the fluffy one ever leave the bottom of your bag? He does occasionally, not very often. The Carp Guru says, have you tried worm this time of year, winter? I have, but I wasn't very successful on it, but then I didn't give it a good enough go. Paul Butterworth says, sent from hell white pop-ups are the dog's nuts for winter. Yes, they really stink, they do, don't they? Sean Rowland says, next year he's booked up for Valley Lakes in September. Have I ever fished the place? It's his first trip abroad, or have any suggestions? Sean, I've never fished it, but I'm sure if you send me a message or come on to our close Facebook group nearer the time, we'll be able to give you some advice. Gavin Johnson, the big dog, is in the house. He's in the house, Gavin Johnson, the big dog. Gavin Johnson, guys, if you don't know, he's the guy that runs Summit Tackle. Paul Winstanley, good to see you, mate. Would you believe we've got 148 people, 150 people in the room at the moment? I wonder if we're going to beat our record from last Saturday night of 165. Joel Duck says, how much for Tempest? It's 650, Joel, so it's very expensive. Chris B says, hi Leon, do you ever use plastic corn? Yes, I do, Chris. I use it quite a lot in the winter. Roy Daniel says, Leon, get yourself to Ireland, mate. Carp fishing is starting to boom. I think it's really going to take off over there, Roy, isn't it? Max Ellis says, I've missed out on the fishing this year because my dad broke his ankle when we were on a 48 hour on the first night and finished the session. That's terrible, Max, isn't it? 157 people. Will we get over the magical 165 tonight? Can you see the spoon of death? It's only maturing, Stuart. It's got about another month to go, the spoon of death. See, Willie Wasser says, Sean, your Love Valley. Simon Urbatschek says, I have a question. Which line do you use? Simon, at the moment I'm using the GTHD from Gardner, £15. Quite like it. Ben Baker says, what's the best all-round carp rod on the market? I would say probably something like the Fox Warrior or the... there's a couple of others. A couple of guys in here might be able to help you, actually. Andy Gibbons says, have you got the floor down in the bivvy? I'm looking at doing some overnighters. Only when it drops below 10 degrees air temperature that I start putting the ground sheet on. The Carp Finder says, hi Leon, are you a fan of using bait boats? Only on some lakes. I have used them in the past, but it's normally just for baiting up. Addison De Paz Bell, it says Brazil online. Look at that, we've even got someone from Brazil join us tonight. 157 people in the room. Will we make it to 158? Will we make it to 165? Guys, if you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed, I want to know why. Hit the subscribe button. The Carp Guru says, Aqua M3 if money's no option. Yeah, that's a good bivvy as well. 163, we need 2 more. And we'll be going out, oh, it's gone back to 161 now. Hi, Liam Johnson. Beakfish says, Fox Warrior is the best rods he's ever used. Yeah, they're good for the money. Kodai says, you mentioned you was in the forces. Which regiment? I was in the RAF regiment. Tommy Tucker, Leon, do you fish the multi-rig over at Better Particles? I want to fish in a whole tight Canadian pottery. I have done, and I haven't found it to be any detrimental effect fishing particles with the multi-rig over the top. 163 again, guys. See if we can get 165. Joel Duck says, do you use coated braid for your combi pop-up rig? No, Joel. I use like a amnesia or a fluorocarbon and then braid for the last bit. Pete Marriott says, hi Leon, do you know of any motion sensor detectors to link with the Delkin receiver? I don't, unfortunately, Peter, but I'm sure someone in here will be able to tell you. Groovin Cat from America, hi Leon, good to see you, and you, mate. There you go, Carl G's got a recommendation for a good all-round rod. Shimano Velocity 13 foot 3.5. Liam Johnson says, have you used the signature wafters? I haven't, Liam. Hi Hoxton, hope good to see you. Stuart Cox says, what is the carp dog's name? It is Barney the carp dog. Billy Martin says, over 150 on a Tuesday. Danny Fairbrice is going to be after your blood. I don't think so somehow. Dennis Williams says, I'm fishing a deep water 18 to 40 foot, thinking of using zigs, tried loads of baits, tigers. Dennis, get on them zigs for deep waters, especially this time of year and going through the winter. Oh look, the carp, look, that's what he's doing. Look, he's getting in the bag, look. He's getting in there, tucking himself in, look. That's it, won't see him again tonight. That's it, he's gone. Sorry guys, I can't answer all your questions quickly, it's just pinging up like a crazy one. Matthew Reynolds says, Gardner do one for the Delkim EV Plus. There you go. Tommy Ducker says, cheers pal, when are you going to visit the Emerald Isle? Oh blimey, do you know what, I used to go to Ireland quite a lot, but I haven't been for many years, but I should do really. Roy Close says, maggot clip, few maggots, a worm, then more maggots, then they can't wriggle off. Barney the carp jog, Matt Jones, yep. Cheers, Willie Wasson. The carp dog is out. He's back in now, Brian. Evening, Frank Rizzo. Good to see you here, mate. Steve Cox, oh, here, Barney, don't lick that spoon. No, I think he's licking something else at the moment. It don't look too good for her arm standing. Darren Thompson, good to see you in here, mate. Mate, we got up to 163 then. We were 2 short of our world record. And it's gone back down to 156. How crazy is that? Keith Oakley says plastic is banned on his water because it's always fishing and don't break down, so they say it's dangerous to use because if you crack off the bait is there all the time. Yeah, it's a fair point, Keith, actually, isn't it? 160, what will we do this time? Goff Wayne says the dog's got the right idea. 167, guys, we've done it. That's our new record, 167. Look at that. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it, thanks. You know, it's all because of you. It's all because of you guys. I appreciate every single one of you. Every single view. Gavin Johnson says he's got a new spoon in the office for me. Nah, I want this one. And that's no way to speak about Richard either. There we go, guys. 36 minutes in. 169, it's a new record. Bloody hell, this is going crazy, isn't it? Hi Tim P, gotta be carpy. Sean Saunders says you would have to bring Mrs. B with you to read all of these out before long. I'm missing 173. Oh, that's crazy, isn't it, guys? If you haven't pressed the like button, hit that like button. Wayne RS4 says my lake has depths up to 40 foot. Is this too deep to fish in the winter months, as I don't see the fish going that deep, surely? Well, funny you should say that, Wayne, but I know guys have caught up to December in 50 foot of water. There's a lake called Bundy's Lake in Peterborough where they catch them. As it gets cold, they go 30, 40, 50 foot. So, you know, never discount where those fish will be in the cold weather. Cheers, Ben Baker. $173 now, look at that, crazy. Get in there, Sean Castle. Big up, Lee Brown. Look at that. Roy Daniels, lovely. Cheers, guys. I'm trying to flick through all your messages. 176, look at that. 177. It's like winning the lottery, isn't it? Oh, Roy Daniels, Fairbrass will be turning his hotel room, yeah. 178 people now. God, it's crazy, isn't it? How many does Fox get? Any of you guys watch the Fox live? How many do they get? Groove and Cat says winning personality combined with expert knowledge and down to earth as well. Who are you talking about? Can't be me, surely. Thanks, guys, for all your support. You know, you have made this channel and these live feeds. Tommy Bunker says, hi mate, I'm going on a new lake for an overnighter. What do you think I should do? Try and find the fish first, Tommy, and I would just fish for a bite. If you're going for an overnighter, I'd just fish high track pop-ups. I really wouldn't. Try and find them fish. Jack Greener, good to see you as well, mate. Get Mrs. B on, the numbers will go through the roof, Willie Wasson says. I don't know about that. Hi Dave Fisher, good to see you. Simon Ward, tight lines, Leon, thanks. Evening Dos Smith, evening to you as well. Steve Jarman says 200 would be nice, Leon. Well, whatever it is, even if there's 10 people in there, it'd be good. We need 200. We do need 200 though. Probably on the Saturday's live feed, hopefully. Karen Keeney says, hi Leon, what mega hooks would you recommend for sharp? Most hooks are sharp. You know, there's thousands of fish get caught around the country on sharp hooks. But it's if you want to take it to that next level where you sharpen it yourself or you buy them pre-sharped. I think they're talking about you, Brian, yeah? Who are Fox? Richard Watts says, do you use SSP baits and which fish meal bait? Richard, I use SSP baits. I helped them to design the new test bait, the new fish meal bait, which has got loads of liver in it and loads of good stuff in it like that, which I'm using. I've got it on at the moment. And the System X, I've revamped that for them, so it'll be all season now, so you can use it all the way through the winter as well. And that's a creamy, mapley sort of tiger nutty flavour. Gwyn Lewis, Are we going to get 180 or 179, Sean? Oh, you never know. Oh, it's gone back 174. Matt Jones says 150. Matt Jones says going on B1. It's just dropped suddenly. Matt Jones must be the football must be on. Going on B1 on linear comments this weekend. Can't wait for a good weekend. Good luck to you, Matt. Let us know how you get on. It's on Wednesday this week, is it? Kamikaze because it says Fox don't get this many. I bet, but I never watch them. Harry Lisbon says, hi Leon, have you ever fished Monk Lakes in Kent? I'm doing a 48-hour next weekend, struggling to find any info on the place. I haven't, Harry. Someone on here might be able to help you. Or what you can do is ring up the nearest tackle shop and they should be able to give you some good info. Carp Mad Gavin Cross says, you should be proud of yourself, Leon. Great channel on Facebook, Camille, I love it. No, I should be proud of you guys. It's you who make it. If you weren't here, it wouldn't be a good channel, would it? So, you know, it's all down to you guys, not me. Sean Rowland says, I'm waiting to see if your alarm goes off. We're going to be here looking at the roof of your bivvy. Yeah, probably for a very long time, Sean, at the moment. Matthew Randall, look, the vid's live streams. I pucker, don't change anything. Cheers, Matthew. Roy Close says, Fox Neil, Leon, we don't watch it. Goff Wayne says, is it too late for particle seeds in particular? No, I think it's the right time to start using particles in the winter. I use more bait in the winter than I do in the summer and spring, and I use a lot more particle in the winter because it's very digestible for the fish. Cheers, Jamie Downey. Billy Martin says, Leon Fox will be asking you for edges. I don't think so. Here we go, big fish. There you go, he's had several 20s and 30s out amongst good lakes. ISO 19V says, when is the best time of year to buy fishing equipment and where is the best place to buy it from? Blimey, there's so many places. I couldn't tell you a best time of year. eBay has probably got some good prices on there, or some of the tackle companies like Angling Direct, Total Fishing, Eric's, they will all have good deals on. So if you've got the money in your pocket, I'd wait till you see the good deals. Lee Munslow says, do SSP do bulk deals? Yes, they do. If you go onto their website, www.sspbaits.com, there's loads of deals on there. Look on the Facebook page. They've got some deals going on at the moment. Stephen Cox says, can I say well done to Carly for buying his dream reels, his Dower Tawnies, and he loves you, Carly. There you go. Big shout out to Carly. That's what every man needs, a woman who buys fishing tackle for you. Ben Baker says, Hook Sashima. It's got to be, can't be pleased to see you're not wearing glasses as you're nearing 50. Unfortunately, better specs rob me. I do wear glasses sometimes, and I can just about see the screen at the moment, so. Groove and Cat says, do I ever use inline method feeders? And if so, favourite bait? I don't, unfortunately. Ben Stock says, evening Leon, do you ever fish for anything other than carp? I used to be a match fisherman, fish nationals and, you know, on the match league scene and all that type of stuff. So I fished for tench before and chub and roach and bream, and I did all that before I really took up carping about 25 years ago, 30 years ago. Dole Duck says, Joel Duck even, does Sanders get busy during midweek, thinking about fishing a few sessions this winter? Best thing to do, Joel, is go and look at the website, because it'll tell you how many spaces they've got, so then you can sort of gauge how busy it is. John Lifey says, PB Products hooks are sticky sharp. Yes, I can vouch for that. They're sharp hooks. Gwyn Lewis says, Anglesey is missing you. Yeah, cool. I lived in Anglesey for a little while. Matthew Randall says, Leon, the new SSP bait smells like smoked haddock. That will be the monster crab. You remember Hutch's monster crab? Well, that's what the new fish meal bait's got in it. An old classic that keeps on working. Graham the Dodge Green says, if you could fish with one angler, past or present, who would it be? Oh, it'd have to be Dick Walker, wouldn't it? Lee says he took advantage of the free postage CC Moore offered at the weekend and bought 20 kilo of hemp. Should last me a while. Yep, should do, Lee. Keith Oakey says, I've got his Pinpoint Deluxe sharpening kit, Leon, to get into sharpening my own, and practice is perfect. It takes a while to get them how you want them, but once you do, it's easy peasy Japanesey. Darren Thompson says, not just you blanking, Leon, not caught out for a bit, keep on keeping on. That's what every blank session is another session close to catching one. Cody is, oh, and there's 36 and 38 pound mirrors, lovely. Anthony Gibbons says, do you fish linear lakes in Oxford? I have done it in the past. I quite like it up there on St John's. Roy Daniels says, what shelf life bait would you recommend for winter? One that is very highly digestible. There's lots of them out there. I mean, I don't want to sound like an advert, but I'll be using the System X from SSP. But there's lots of different bait companies out there who have got digestibles. Just give them a ring and find out whether they're digestible or not. Gavin Johnson says, Leon, if you can hit 200, he will give something away from the range to give away, bruv. Gav, we can, the next one we do, we can do a little giveaway on one of the videos or something like that. Don't think we're going to get it tonight. We almost got there. Almost. I think we hit 179, I think. 180. Hopefully next time. But that's a great gesture from the Summit Tackle guru himself, the big dog. Be able to give away something in one of our live streams next time. Mark Nutty Fothers says, good to see you, Leon. Good to see you, Mark. How are the nights now? Feeling cold yet? A little bit. Monk's okay. There are better places, although method feeder works well on bridges. Martin Shaw says, hi Leon, would you only use the GLM and liver powder on fish meals, or can you use them on other base mixes? 100%, Marvin, you can use it on any bait. You can use something like hemp oil any time of the year on any bait, and you can use green lip mussel and liver powder any time of the year on any bait. And liver powder works especially well in the winter. Evening Carpy, Chris Dodds. Camo Carpy Kutsi says, looking for a good shock leader with low diameter to keep the knot size down. Any recommendations? I use, if you want a shock leader with low diameter, why don't you use the tapered leaders that various companies do? Paul Nix says, great advice on the syndicate last week, Leon. You're my new hero. Oh, I won't call me hero, I'm just a normal angler like you guys. Sean Ronan says, apart from fluorocarbon, what line would you recommend that sinks fast? I did have a look at the new Ridge Monkey line that has a fluoro coating. I'm not sure about the Ridge Monkey line that's got a fluoro coating. I haven't heard any good things, I haven't heard any bad things, so I don't really know. Maybe the guys on here or on the close Facebook group be able to give you some more information, but I don't really know. I haven't seen it, so I couldn't tell you how good or bad it is. Dave Torrick says, keep your eye on the grub screw on the spreader block of your Tempest, Leon. I noticed mine came loose on my Tempest brolly. I will do. Thank you very much, Dave. Thanks for the input. Brad Simmons, hi to you as well, mate. Wayne Pettigrew, hi, Mad Dog Wayne on the bank, just set up, just had black chicken curry. Good for you. Look, guys, no, look, this is the charcoaled black chicken hoodie. If you want one of these for Christmas to keep you warm, with a nice, very spacious, nice feeling, get yourself over to my website, www.leoncarper.com. if you haven't got one already. It supports the channel, and I appreciate all you guys for it. Evening, Andrew Butcher. John Pantner, evening to you, mate. Matthew Cross, any good tips on fishing heavy weed? Oh, blimey, use heavy tackle. I'd use probably 18. I'll probably use 0.40 mil line so you don't lose anything. Strong hooks, big hooks, size 4, and pop-ups I've found work well in weedy lakes. Can't be Chris Doss says, where's the cheapest place to get hemp oil from? I think SSP Bait's going to be bringing out some soon, but go look in Tesco's. It's called Good Food Oil, good hemp oil. It's going to be about the same price. Ash Foster says, supports your bank balance more like. If only, Ash, if only. Frank Rizzo said, any bobble hats en route yet? When I get back these next couple of days, I'm going to look into the bobble hats. Lee says, how do you spool up fluorocarbon? I tried to spool up X-Line the other day after soaking for an hour and it was like wire. The trick to do, Lee, is to put it in warm water, spool it on, and then what you do is go over the park or your garden, depends how big a garden you've got, or at the lake, tie the end of your fluorocarbon to a tree or your barrow or whatever, and walk back about 30 foot and just gently pull it so it stretches it out. Then that last 30 foot will be absolutely lovely. Stretch it out, that's what works. Good stuff, Dennis Williams. GT80 all the way, yep. Matt Jones says, Nash hardcore line is good, cast really well. Sean Castle says, getting my requests for your clothing Christmas presents, yep. Well guys, we're in 50 minutes and we hit, I think it was 180 or 179 at one point, which is absolutely brilliant and I really appreciate it. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell notification. We're going to wrap it up there after 50 minutes and I appreciate every single one of you watching my videos. If you haven't been into the closed Facebook group yet, get yourself over, do a search on Facebook for It Only Takes One Bite. Get yourself in there. Loads of like-minded anglers like myself and everyone else. Brilliant. And if you want one of these Black Chicken t-shirts, hoodies, get yourself over to www.leoncarper.com and go into the shop section. There's loads of stuff on there, including the cups and mugs and Black Chicken this and that and everything else. There we go, look. Carp Dog says goodbye. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you Saturday for the next live feed. Thanks for turning up tonight, guys. Really appreciate it. See you soon. Best wishes. Have a lovely Tuesday night.